Hey guys, Jared here, and Komodo's back for some more Halo 4. This time I'm going to be using the Storm Rifle, doing some Infinity Slayer on, I think this level is called Scythe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to start calling it Scyther, because I don't know these fucking names of these maps.
Did you say Scyther?
Yes, that's a much cooler name. I don't really know the names of the Forge maps, because I haven't played Halo 4 in months, pretty much since release, actually. I think it was around Christmas time, so the last time I really played it. Just getting back into it with the new patch and everything. And I have to say, holy shit, they made the full autos a hell of a lot better than they did before. The Storm Rifle, I struggled with this thing a lot. I know you tried to use it, I don't know how much you tried to use it, but...
Enough.
Enough to know that you sucked with it, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I couldn't use it. And the reason I couldn't use it is because once they get past like 5-10 feet, you can't hit them. Like, there's so much bloom with this gun, and with the damage it had, it was either going to overcharge too quickly and overheat like right there, or you wouldn't hit them at all. They'd kill you way too quickly to do anything with this thing. So I couldn't use it. But with the new buff, they gave the all the full autos a little bit of a strength buff. Holy shit, it helps this gun. As you kind of see in this video, I think I do a pretty decent job showing it off. It's so much better now. I can actually use it. It went from being easily my least favorite gun in this whole game to, I'm not going to say my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Like, it's really fun to use for me now. And a really good combination for this is to have... Hello, and I get stuck out of that somehow. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, really good combination. This is kind of common sense for all the full autos. Just have a pistol, a Magnum, as your secondary, because that's actually a very, very good long-range weapon. It's not going to really beat DMRs or whatnot, but you can definitely hit people at range. Like well, I got a grenade kill there, but you get my point.
Close enough.
But yeah, you can, if you kind of pace your shots with the Magnum, it's actually a very, very good ranged weapon. And it'll definitely fill that gap where you have to be up close with a full auto, but you still have the pistol as a secondary, or you can just run with the... I forget what it's called. There's a perk that allows you to carry 2 main guns, but I prefer not to pick that up and use something else.
You know, I was about to freak out for a second there. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I realized it's that, like, sticky bomb launcher thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I swear these grenades are made out of, like, helium or something. They just float everywhere. Hit markers. So yeah, questions. These Halo 4 videos are decently longer than Black Ops videos, so I should have a little bit more time to kind of go in depth with the questions. And the first one is I actually had already answered this question, but I want to go over it again. Someone asked me, what do you think of Megadeth's album? Now, you're probably groaning immediately because I've been ranting to you for days about it. I'm perplexed. I'm really confused as to what Megadeth and Mustaine was thinking overall. Because their last 2 albums were fairly back to their roots. Like, Endgame was a very, very good thrash album. It was exactly what you'd expect out of Megadeth. 13 was nowhere near as good as Endgame. Oh man, stuck right in the foot. 13 was nowhere near as good as Endgame was, but it was still thrash. And then fucking Super Collider comes out, which I was confused when they released the single of Super Collider, because it seemed like a slower paced, more melodic song. I'm like, okay, that's kind of an odd choice to use as a single for a thrash band. But the whole fucking album's like that. It's middle-aged rock. It's not thrash. And why? Why are they doing this again? They already tried to sell out. They already tried to make mainstream music, and it didn't work. Risk failed terribly, and this is literally Risk number 2. So, I don't know why he's thinking it's a good idea to try it twice, if it didn't work the first time, but I don't know. The only thing I really need to tell you is just don't bother with Megadeth's new album. It is shit. It's absolutely horrible.
I have no opinion because I can't tell. I didn't hear it. I've never heard it.
That guy was oblivious.
Seriously.
Yeah, it really is a big disappointment. It's absolutely terrible. But hey, at least we still have quite a few other thrash bands that are staying true to their thrash roots. Slayer's still making stuff, which kind of sucks. Slayer's guitarist, if you didn't hear about this, Slayer's guitarist died a few weeks ago. I think actually a month ago at this point. Which kind of came out of left field, but yeah, that sucks, but Slayer's still out there doing stuff. Overkill is doing the best they've ever done now. It's weird. They're one of those bands where it's like the older they get, the better they get. I don't know how that works, especially when you make music that's like really fast-paced and aggressive. You think if you get older, you'd start slowing down, like obviously Mustaine is.
And you were listening to White Wizard before we started.
That's not really thrash, but that definitely is. That's probably the best metal I've heard in a very, very long time. Like I would easily put that up there. Oh man, that guy fucked my aim up. I would easily put White Wizard up there with stuff you'd see in original Judas Priest. Like if White Wizard came out in the '80s, they would be just as big as Judas Priest was. Now, I doubt they would be making the same music that they were around in the 80s, since, you know, their obvious inspirations are Judas Priest and stuff like that. So, you know, major voice crack. Ignore that, that didn't happen. But yeah, they wouldn't be making the same music because they have inspirations for other bands, and I'm not going to say they copied them because they really didn't, but it's definitely the same style, and we need more of that style. We don't need, like, a million subgenres of metal, we just need metal. Like, there's no subgenre, it is just metal.
I can agree.
There's not much more to say to that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Wet Wizard, if you haven't heard their new album, holy shit, it is amazing. It's called The Devil's Cut, and Croc, he's laughing because Croc called it The Devil's Cunt, and now I can't unhear it. Every single time I say that album name, I end up mispronouncing it because of fucking Croc.
I actually, at one point, changed Jarek's Skype name to The Devil's Cunt.
Yeah, I changed that instantly. I went to take a piss and come back, and my Skype name is The Devil's Cunt, and I'm like, no, fuck you. So yeah, another band I was about to mention, Evil, released a new album that was, it's pretty much exactly what you'd expect out of thrash, very Master of Puppets influenced, so, you know, Metallica sucks nowadays, but if you want more Metallica, go listen to Evil.
Oblivious.
Yeah, people don't watch their radar. That's something I'm not really a big fan of when it comes to Halo 4. The radar is gigantic. It makes it very, very hard to be sneaky and get around people and get the drop on them, and that's pretty much how I have to play games. I have to get the drop on people. So, when I can't really get the drop on them, that pretty much makes it so that you have to have an upfront confrontation.
Well, I mean, can't you still, like, crouch and pretty much be off the radar?
If you want to move really slowly. Everyone's still going to kill you before you can do that. I'm a very fast-paced player. I'm very aggressive when it comes to things. And I kind of slow down here a little bit because I get a Spartan laser, and I'm going to be completely honest, I failed fucking horribly with the Spartan laser. Like, I just did terrible.
How do you do bad with a Spartan laser?
Apparently, there's a way, because I did it. It made me pissed off, to say the least. Especially, you'll just see why. I get one kill there. Oh no, I don't get a kill. For some reason, that didn't count. I don't know why. Missed again. No, actually I got him there. Okay, so the first time I hit him, nothing happened. The second time I missed and killed him.
Perfect sense is made.
And this guy, not even close. I thought maybe I could get him with the splash damage. I probably hurt his shields a little bit. And this is majorly what pissed me off right here. So I know there's a hologram there. I'm completely aware there's a hologram. I'm trying to shoot the actual player. Fucking miss. How do I miss out of that? Well, at least I used all the Spartan laser ammo so no one else can use it, because fuck you. If I fail with it, then you're not going to use it. Anyway, questions. As always, I'd like to repeat myself. If you have any questions you want to ask me, I'll try to answer them in future commentaries. But, okay, I'm going to interrupt myself again. Here, I don't know how I managed to pull this off. These guys were either really oblivious or just really, really bad. I'm gonna go with the later of really, really bad.
That was fairly amateurish, I gotta say.
For them.
I really wish I ran into more people like that playing this game. I might actually like Halo's multiplayer more.
Yeah, it's actually very rare to find people that are legitimately bad at Halo, which it's kind of confusing, because you think there would be a hell of a lot more of them. Since Halo is... I'm not going to say it's... Okay, no, I'm going to say that. Halo is definitely more of a skill-based game than most other mainstream games coming out nowadays. That's one thing I can always really respect out of Halo, is that it's never really changed. And of course they've kind of like... They made a few minor changes in Halo 4, like they kind of dropped the loadout system and everything, but it still plays like Halo.
And elites.
Yeah, fuck them for doing that. that really does piss me off. I miss elites. So yeah, I got first place. We won by 200 points. Pretty big difference there. 31 kills. Pretty decent game. Nothing more to that. Hope you enjoy it, and later.